was a very sharp spike in the volumes of the S&P 500 futures and the oil futures at the same time. Mind you, this happened in pre-market trading. Now, pre-market trading, the volumes are generally illiquid and there is not much liquidity in the market. But at 6:50 a.m., take a look at this spike in the volumes that you see on the S&P 500 futures. Otherwise, it's an absolutely flat line. Then there you can see the volumes on the S&P 500 seeing a sharp spike at 6:50 a.m. There is nothing different in the oil futures as well. Now on the West Texas Intermediate, if we flip the chart and we go to WTI, a similar spike is seen at 6:50 a.m. here as well. Otherwise, it resembles a flat line on the ECG. Now, it was at that point of time that there was a sign that something was transpiring on Wall Street that others did not know. This was at 6:50 a.m. Just 15 minutes later, Donald Trump puts out a post on Truth Social, and that post says that Iran and the US have had talks over the last 2 days, and as a result of which he has instructed the Department of War to not attack any of Iran's energy installations over the next 5 days. And this is what he said: to postpone and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meetings and discussions. Immediately after this post, there was a very, very sharp reversal in the futures on Wall Street. The S&P 500 futures were up almost 2.5%. At one point, they were down 1%. Crude prices, which were at elevated levels, fell anywhere between 10 to 15%. Of course, as more clarity emerged and the denial that came in from Iran, the markets cooled off as well, but then still ended higher. Oil prices ended lower. Now, analysts too continue to remain very cautious because Morgan Stanley also says that any further relief rally will require a tangible follow-through on the geopolitical front. Now, the next, of course, comes from Edward Jones, who also said in this note that the cleanest indication of a de-escalation will be whether if crude oil prices flow through the Strait of Hormuz. The third one, of course, came from a brokerage called Citadel Securities, where they say that the conditions of a rally are high, considering one of the largest short positions on the US stocks if the tensions ease. And lastly, Evercore also said that it is almost impossible to tell whether this is a genuine progress or an off-ramp for the war. You may call it a coincidence, but someone who knew made money much before the world got to know of what Donald Trump was up to. But that, we take a break on Power Breakfast. On the other side, we set you up for today's trading session.
Hold or fold. Hold or fold, son. Told you guys I was looking for buys, today. This morning. I've been holding some positions. I got this trade. I ended up closing that trade that I had earlier and just re-entered and got a better entry. I lost like $1,000. I got a better entry or whatever. Is what it is. I told you guys, was looking for buys this morning hours ago. I was streaming hours ago. Anybody that was on, hopefully you guys are on. I did say what I was looking to do today, how come when I win, everybody's like quiet? It's a quiet day and I'm fucking smashing it today. Everyone's quiet. It's like crickets today. Crickets, quiet. Why is everyone so quiet, huh? I told you guys I was looking for swings today. Maybe I'm still holding positions. Got this trade running active. It's up some good pips. We live in the building. Yo, it's like crickets today, yo. When I lose, everyone's loud. When I win, everyone's just sitting there like shit, like what? When I lose, it's like everyone's loud, but when I it's like what happened? What happened? Gold's running. Hopefully you guys maybe hold it, maybe caught it at least. If you got out, good move. I'm still holding. I haven't sent a signal. It was a spicy one. Gave you guys my chart. If you're inside the inner circle chat, I could use a smaller stop loss, to be honest, but dailies maybe flipping. A daily bullish close maybe today. 4 hours left in the day. I think Trump speaks soon, I'm pretty sure, at like 1:30. Daily candle could close bullish today. Who caught gold? Anyone catch gold today? In this reporter, oh, CNBC running out of money. Oh shit, eh? Fucking shady, eh? Sheesh. Alright. Ah, when I lose some trades, watch. This could be a big trade. This could be a big trade. I told you guys I was looking for them buys this morning. Like what? 3 hours ago? 4 hours ago, I think we were on. 3-4 hours ago. Daily candle looks good at the moment. Tomorrow could go up. Like today might close there could be a re-entry. Like that's the thing. I could probably close this trade and find a re-entry on tomorrow's candle. Today looks like it's gonna close bullish. We get like a bullish close today. Maybe tomorrow pushes up. Looks like accumulation. Well, I went over earlier. Could be smart money accumulation here. I broke down the chart earlier. Talked about the structure, the low, you know, some of the movements. If you guys were on earlier, broke down the chart earlier. Could be smart money accumulation. Is anybody in gold? Who caught gold? A lot of you guys should have caught gold today. I sent out a signal. I was live and I showed you guys I was in a trade. It was in drawdown. So I showed everybody what I was doing today. I even called out a signal. Like if you were on the live stream earlier, I showed the trade active that I was in. It was even in drawdown. Sent out a buy earlier. Market held that zone. If that zone, like there's smart money, there's accumulation. This is what I went over earlier. This accumulation happening here. Could be smart money accumulation. So yeah, like so far, like things are confirming itself. There could be continuations to like 44.50. So far things are confirming itself, and if they stay confirmed, price will probably go to 44.50, then 4,500. If we break 4,500, we really get above 4,500, then it's gonna go to like 4,700, probably 46, 4,700. If we really get above. Yeah, above, like you confirm more. So far buyers are confirming, like in the market, like what we were looking at earlier today. So far holding smart money accumulation. You can see it on the 30-minute and the 1 hour. I don't want to take that off because this is exactly what I drew earlier. Like, but you can see from the low, and I went over this earlier, so this is nothing new. I'm going over what I went over earlier, right? You can see that like first shift up on the hourly. We literally went over this live 3 hours ago. Market moves 600, like 700 pips almost. TP2, if take profit 2 got hit, that was 600 pip TP. So I mean, we will see. We will see. There's a lot of news. Too much news. Too much news. Too much. Too much. I see more pressure for other countries. More pressure for other countries. So what Trump's doing, applies a lot of pressure for a lot of countries. You can see pushing other countries are pressured, like Chinese foreign minister, like China. Countries like China. China's under pressure too. Do they sit back and watch this unfold or try to help put an end to it? I think USA and China have that power. If they align, if things align. Let's see what happens this week. I think Trump's to speak soon, I'm pretty sure. Iran threatens to hit Israel without restraint if it targets civilians in Lebanon and Gaza. Pentagon reports U.S. aircraft carrier has major system flaws deeper than laundry room fire, may not sustain operations under enemy attack. Bloomberg reports. Oh, that's not good if that's true. You don't want to get that near anywhere an enemy target if that could be the case. Iran outlines 4 demands. Iran outlines 4 key demands for any U.S. negotiations. Guarantees against future military action, compensation for war-related losses, formal control over the Strait of Hormuz, no restrictions on its ballistic missile program. Ooh, that one, I don't know if Trump will like that one. The last 2. Interesting last 2. Negotiations. Sounds like we're getting this negotiations, these potential peace talks, maybe potential. Israel says it will seize and occupy southern Lebanon. All right. Iran doesn't like that. Iran does not like that. Iran threatens to hit Israel if it targets Lebanon. Qatar Energy says missile attacks on this facility caused extensive damage. Yeah, that's the one thing about these facilities that are getting hit. They could take years to repair. Like a facility, factory, it's not going to get repaired overnight, right? These things might take years to refacilitate, restructure, rebuild. Russia says it's ready to join mediation efforts for the U.S., Israel war and Iran. Mediation efforts, mediate it. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin urged President Trump to continue striking Iran. Saudi. So it looks like Saudi Arabia and USA Saudi saying, hey man. So it looks like Saudi is backing USA. The Red Sea, oil that comes through, like that makes sense actually. A Thai ship successfully passed through. There's been a lot of fear that ships can pass through, but they don't want to. Something going on with Lebanon. You can see. You guys see what happened in St. Petersburg, Russia? Anyone see that? St. Petersburg, Russia. You guys see that? What happened? That's like a major city, like a main city in Russia, St. Petersburg, Russia. There was a air defense firing. There was some stuff that happened in St. Petersburg. I think there was a couple things actually that happened in St. Petersburg. Air defense. What was it else? Fires in the city. So it's fires in the city. Air defense firing. Attacks continue. So St. Petersburg, Russia. You can see this whole side of the map on the east is under a lot of alerts. Different things. We have a lot of different things destroyed, airbase attacks, bridges getting knocked out, damages, all these different things happening. All of these explosions, missile reports on the east. There's even some stuff in Cuba. There's Cuba. St. Petersburg, Russia. This is interesting, actually. Well, something happened last night, if I'm not mistaken, or today. Yeah, I saw that on the news. Fires in the city. Attacks continue. Interesting. There's something that happened up there. I saw that. I don't know if there's like a drone attack or something. It looks like right now Lebanon. There's some shit going on in Lebanon in this whole crisis. And we see Russia today. What Russia? Something happened in St. Petersburg today. And what did Russia say? There's something here. Mediation. We'll see what Trump has to say next, because apparently this is like 5-day pause. I don't know what's going on with that right now. Kind of confusing. Buddy, there you go. Oil refinery was attacked. Was that happen? Scam on it. So what's going on? 4 billion. What? I'm still in gold. I'm still holding. I told you guys I'm swinging. You know, I don't even really want to look at the charts as much when it comes down to like trying to swing something, right? Daily might close bullish. Like I have entries on Meta. Like if you look, I have different accounts that are just different profit. Like I have a small account. I have a bigger size account. Look at this, like 001s. I have like a standard lot spread out. They have a standard lot spread out. Like not a lot, a standard lot spread out down in those prices. But yeah, I'm still holding. You bet. I mean, I could hold entries or look for possible entries, like depending on how, like look how the market's maybe gonna close in 4 hours. Bullish candle potentially closing today. That could maybe give us some push up tomorrow. Like today's probably gonna finish bullish, depending on how the rest of the day goes. What, does Trump say something and then it just tanks? That's sometimes that's kind of the market we're in right now. Look what happened with oil. Oil tanked and then Trump said what he said, and then now oil is rebounding. It's like, wow, classic movement. But gold does have that like smart money accumulation. You can see on the 1 hour, 30 minutes. Some of you guys might be able to see it, right? You do have like that first shift that came in at like 4,100, making that higher high, which again, I went over this morning with you guys. So like this looks like to me like smart money accumulation. Right, you have that break up. You literally have a lot of liquidity grab, with that move down to 4,100. And then price kind of reclaimed some support, making that shift up. We could really see. here. Maybe reclaiming some support. This could be, you know, something to try to expand to the upside over the next days. Like I was saying this morning. Same thing I was saying this morning. So, I mean, I got this position still holding. And went over this morning. Not looking for any, like, specific setups right now. Just trying to hold out some swing entries. There was a dip this morning coming into New York. That's really where it's set up. It went down to 43.50. There was a little bit of a dip coming into this morning. Like, it's a lot of pips, but the chart made a nice little dip coming into the morning. 43.50 level got hit is where we kind of have some support, and that's one of the areas I was like highlighting this morning. If you're on the stream this morning, I was highlighting this area. The low, right? I was talking about that low, and it's like wherever I enter, stop loss should go under that low. I grabbed low. Notice how I grabbed lower entries? I didn't just enter, like, if you look, I did grab even lower entries on this play. I didn't put a full entry at just one price. I understood, like, when you understand the structure, it's like, okay, that low, I went over that low this morning, right here, this one, that I'm kind of circling, this one. I was talking about, like, I was already in buys, and I'm like, my stop loss should be under that low, and it's like, I could get other entries. It's like, okay, this is where it's like, okay, safe in the sense of, like, the market could still make the move. Mind you, we're up like 500 to 600 pips on this trade right now. If you're still in it, call it a 500, 600 pip trade today. This thing could go more too. Let's see. Like, I'm still holding. Did come down to a big daily zone too. Daily. Like here. Like we did reject. Like yesterday had a long wick. Yesterday's candle, long wick rejection. Today's candle started like confirm more. See, it's potentially like, it's like flipping bullish today, the candlestick. I like this support over here to the left. Took out the low. I mean, daily, if daily looks like it's going to kind of close strong today. A bit of the daily, if it closes like this, that's consolidation, really. It's not like the strongest close. This plus this is pretty strong. Like yesterday's candle plus today's candle is strong. Today's candle alone, like right now, it's just saying like consolidation, accumulation. It's not closed bullish. It's starting to like confirm potentially like a bullish close, but it's telling you like if you were to just look at it, let's just say the daily close like this, or maybe even a bit green, how it was moments ago. That would signify consolidation, accumulation, basically. And that's pretty much what the day's done when you look at gold, really. Right in here. It has built up some potential like accumulation, consolidation. So like this area, like it could always try to come back and maybe retest it. Like it already did. If it comes back, I'm just going to probably close and wait for another re-entry. Because if it comes back this time if it comes back, it could try to like sweep the low. It's already held here. So like another setup would be if it sweeps the lows. Right now, price is literally just like consolidating, ranging. Could try to break out of this consolidation, make an expansion, maybe hold 4350, 4300, make a move up. Right, like price is just like accumulating right now. You can see it. That's why I was looking for buys this morning. So it could be a timely thing. Like today, there was good buy entries in New York. Tomorrow is also a new day where it's like it could potentially provide other entries tonight going into London session. It's not at an entry point right now. Like, you'd have to watch if price comes back down to 43.50 or 4,300. Maybe time the market at different times. What's price doing at what time? Like this morning, price was dropping coming into New York. So if price is at a significant spot at a certain time, you could try to test like if price is going to hold that level. But for now, it's just like one day at a time. Like I went over what I went over this morning. Anybody who followed, or if you caught today's signal, it was there for there, and I'll probably do the same. I'll probably look at something else tonight or closer to London session. But daily's trying to build up on gold, I think. Like if you look at the daily, do we close bullish today? Possibly. Big pullback. It's at like 40. I'm not looking for other entries right now. Like I went over what I went over this morning. I'm not looking for like a new setup. Like if anything tonight, we'll see where the market's at and go over it. If you get like a strong break at any point, like gold is pulling back right now. So it's like just watching key levels like I did this morning. Zones. Like if you look at the zone that I had marked this morning, it makes sense. Like the area price is coming down to. The low. So like good pullback into the low. New York session. See, I took my drawings off my chart. So like that zone could still hold. Otherwise you gotta look for like new zones. I'm not really looking for new zones right here, right now. Just holding swings like I said this morning. This area, it's what we looked at this morning. Like it's still holding. Remember what I went over this morning, like the low, you have this low. High, so retracement. We just got like, we were getting a retracement. It's like market could try to swing up. This could be that's what I was talking about this morning. Mind you, I was entering this morning using, looking at the structure here. So like this could hold, this structure could hold, or this area could hold, right? When you look at it. Where's the other setup? Well, you got to just understand, like this is your low, this is your high. Does it come back to retest the low? Maybe that next setup would be around 4,200. Like if you're looking at a different area, like 4,200 area. I don't know. This is what I saw. Like I saw one this morning. In that area, you can see like multiple rejection here to the left. You can even see a bit of rejection here. And then here, that low. So area where market could reject. It made a big push up today. If you caught that trade, like market did make a push, big push today. It's still in profit if you're in it. If it comes back to entry, just break even and look for another setup. So where like swing trading does, like I don't always take swings. Usually I'll just close things and try to re-enter if it's a swing. Like you could always try to reassess swing trades, enter them. If market gives you a good push for the day or the time being, you can always close in a profit and reassess the swing trade and see if there's, a different entry you can take. So I don't always swing trade, but gold could be in a place where like a big swing could push, like I mentioned this morning. So like if it comes back to entry, I'll just be break even for anybody wondering. Simple as that. Nothing crazy. Comes back to my entry point. This would be break even. Trump speaks, maybe, I think he speaks in like 20-30 minutes or so. Keep an eye on the news for that. I don't know. Everyone's talking about oil right now. Everyone's talking about oil. Smart money reversal is there. Like it could come down. I'm looking for that. Like there might be, to get the expansion up, there might be multiple attempts. Like this might be a break-even trade for me. I closed some entries on my MetaTrader, but this one's probably going to be a break-even. And maybe look for swings tomorrow, another entry tomorrow, tonight, different sessions. Like a big swing, if it's going to make that expansion, it's not gonna, it might not happen the first attempt. I was saying that even this morning. You might need 2 attempts on a swing or 3, depending on. Like even today, like market made like a 600 pip push. And it's probably going to come back. Like I was saying, I could probably close that trade, re-enter it, reassess the swing. You can always look for, like, when you're looking for swings, if it goes into profit, build up some quick profit to then build up the swing. But I'm still seeing the same thing, like on the chart, the low, that push up. If it takes this low out, that's the thing. Like, yeah, if it takes this low out, it'll then probably still reset, like hit this, you know, retest the lower part of the low, like a deeper retracement. But yeah, ever since it pushed up Monday made a big push up. Like notice gold, market open started tanking, and then a little bit before New York session starts going up. And ever since it did that push up, it's just kind of been a bit sideways. So yeah, like a London session pushed up, New York session pushed up. And then there was a retracement, rebound, retracement, rebound, retracement. And yeah, like price has been, ever since that push up, like market opened and gold was free falling. Then it rebounded really quickly. And yeah, last day or so, ever since like yesterday. So like, we've been just kind of sideways here. So it could try to do an expansion up. You saw this morning, drive down, push up. So stronger drives down could lead to those pushes up, or taking out, sweeping the lows. Like you have this low here, you sweep that low. That's where it's like, okay, if the market sweeps that low, it could set up for another move. Looks like accumulation though to me. My eyes see accumulation still. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, we have big push up. Market's been kind of choppy. My eyes still see accumulation. There was like, it had a hard time getting above like 44.25. Yeah, 44.25. There's been like rejection around there. We got a pretty big push. Like we went in drawdown, but I mean, I look at the push it made. Like with the volatility right now, you'll probably go in some drawdowns trying to catch big moves like that, trying to catch like 600 pip moves or something. Like this thing moves 600 pips, mind you. Like you'll probably go in a drawdown. That's why like I actually spread out entries. Like I didn't just enter a full position at one price. Like market made like a 600 pip move. I was entering in here. It's like, yeah, one candle goes against me, but next candles push up. It's like, yeah, I start entering on that candle. Yeah, I go and draw down, but I'm in this move. Like, I'm in that buy, right? But, like, I didn't enter a full position at one price. Like, I really spread out the entry at different prices in there. I'm still catching that move, though, right? At one point, entries are up 600, almost 700 pips in profit on some. I mean, trading's like a probability. You could lose 2 trades, 3 trades in a row, and then have one banger trade. It's like the right risk, right execution. Like, is trading always about a lot of trades? No, if you execute the proper risk on the right trade and it moves, it's like that one trade could make up for a lot of trades or a lot of time. That one trade could make your month, your year, if it's a big enough trade. So getting good at maybe executing and analyzing things and then trusting your analysis, trusting your execution. Yeah, there's like a break and read. This thing just broke 4,300. I'm still holding. I told you guys this morning I was probably going to hold for like the day, see how it confirms. There was some profit to take if you guys caught the trade. Definitely was some to take off the table. Tonight's another night. Like, I'm going to be on the charts tonight after the market opens because I want to see how the daily finishes today. Yeah, daily's come down super, super low. So it's like gold will probably go for a pullback. Like, the daily's had one of the biggest drops ever on gold. It did break out of this. So at some point, we probably got to get a pullback to that area, like a higher time frame pullback to that area. At some point, I think gold will, whether it's like here, we're starting that move back, pull back to like that area that it broke underneath. We've broken like a big trend here. See a big breakout on gold. It's like trend line there. So like at some point, like one little trick, like if you go to the scale and you invert the scale. Yeah, like see, at some point it should pull back down to there. Maybe return to that high. Which is, I mean, the low. At some point, like whether it's turning from here or we get one more liquidity grab. Smart money could be starting to like accumulate for that move up. Like if whether you're bearish, like if you're bearish, you're probably looking at the market like this, right? You could probably take like a crazy trend line here, but or even up to here, like the lows, like market could try to make like a pullback to the breakout area or below 5,000. Does it stay below 5,000? Back above 5,000 would probably be like a strong bullish signal. We almost came down to 4K. Almost came down to 4,000, 3,900. It's like 5,000. We're below that threshold, like that really like psychological level. Almost came down to the 4. Do we try to return back to like higher 4,000s? Possibly. Like that's where the breakout really came, where there would be like a good retest. So at some point, like you could probably expect gold to try to return to that before it really dumps. If it's going to keep dumping, like you'd probably come down to that area or up to that area. So that up move, like we're getting signs right now there could be an up move. I think if like, yeah, this area that we've seen gold reject, we're getting signs that like, okay, it could be starting an up move. If it drops lower, the next area would probably be like 4,000, 3,900 area to make that same like up move. $4,100. We're probably not. I don't think we're gonna come back to 4,100. You know, 4,200 is pretty far. We're holding 4,300 right now, and right now we're testing 4,400. 4,100 could be what we call the local bottom potentially. There could be a local bottom here now at 4,100, which could be taking us up maybe back into that, right? Back into that area over here. Say there at least first. So it's like, yeah, you don't have to look for the buys, but there could be buys up. There could be buys up. You don't have to look for the buys. You could wait and see if the market comes, like retest those areas. You don't have to look for the buys. You could wait and see, okay, does this pull up? Does it reject this area? Continue more bearish? That is a possibility. If market's going to continue in a downtrend. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or nah? Yay or nay? Understand? So it's like, yeah, market's giving signs. So 4,100, market made a reversal at 4,100, and on smaller time frame, you can see like smart money accumulation. So there's signs that it could be trying to make like a local bottom, potentially push up. Yeah, so potentially we've made that bottom at 4,100. This candle might finish bullish today. It's fluctuating right now a bit, but we're back above 4,400. Pretty much tested like 4,300 today. So I don't think we're going to come back down to 41 or 42. I think we might just try to shoot up, right? Back to that area that we broke out of. And you got like the low here. That's what I'm still seeing. And like I mentioned, guys, 1 hour accumulation. Alright. You guys can see it. I know a lot of you guys can see it. So we might see the smart money accumulation play out. Crazy day though. Crazy day for gold. Spicy one definitely today. We were looking for the buys early New York. Doesn't look like much movement when you look at the candles. It's like, okay, it made a good move. Decent move. Right, it made a decent move, but that's like 600, 500 pips the market moved. These candles are crazy right now. This thing shot up. It doesn't 800 pips there. It doesn't look like, when you're looking at the candles, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a pretty average move, you know. It's like it went up, had a nice, it looks like a bounce basically, like a nice trade there. But that's 800 pips. The market moved there. That's crazy. These candles are literally you're seeing 500 pip candles on gold. If you time the entry right, if you get good entries, like the market, that's the thing, market's moving like hundreds of pips. Candles are moving 300, 400, 500 pips, one candle. To gauge this volatility, like you gotta trade small, learn, like, you know, I think you gotta trade smaller because the moves can obviously be bigger. Or one might argue just trade how you're trading, and if you've been trading consistent, because like if you just trade how you've been trading, obviously like there could be bigger moves, but maybe tone it down. Like when volatility rises, and a lot of times when there's like crazy conflicts or crazy news going on in the world, like there's a lot of volatility in the market, the volatility tends to rise. Like example, right now there's wars going on, or a war going on, so stuff like that creates a lot of fear, creates a lot of more volatility. Maybe that smart money accumulation holds for the day. I think Trump's supposed to speak today. We'll see. Like I'm gonna log off in a bit. Gonna just get off the charts for a bit and come back on later today. Yeah, I think we could be, like I said, guys, I think we like I even said earlier, I did some good analysis earlier. We could be trying to get that like expansion up. A good amount of you guys should be able to see like the accumulation here. So this to me, it's bigger now. Like on the 30-minute, this is bigger now. So it's showing like a good pause. We're not just looking at like one candle that rejected on the 30-minute. The 30-minute's showing like structure here, more so. So that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on later today. When the market's open back up, market closes in like 2.5 hours or so. Not that much longer for the market. 3 hours, 30 minutes. So actually, like 3 hours, 30 minutes. Market's gonna be closed. So once the market opens back up again, I'm gonna jump on. We were live for New York session this morning. Those gold buys were pretty crazy. It was a spicy one. We already live a few hours ago. If you guys are looking at the trades I caught today, pretty good ones, pretty spicy actually. Market was going in a drawdown. Oh, another scammer. These scammers, man. Market was in a pretty, like, it was going in a drawdown at first, but then like this thing just completely flipped the zone. I mean, I wasn't worried when it was going down because it was still in my zone. Like the market was in a good setup, good zone, good area. See if we get that good daily close today. Like that would be good. Get a stronger daily close. That would be good if the rest of the day can finish a bit stronger. That would be a good sign for like a good daily close. But we're gonna see where the market's at tonight. Probably go over some training tonight and talk a little bit about crypto, some of the coins that I'm holding. I'll be back on later though to look for possibly another setup. Like once this confirms itself, there's probably gonna be another re-entry. Like if it breaks, you know, if it really breaks out, there could be another re-entry too. Like if it breaks above here, because right now the market's pretty much just like ranging, consolidating, right? The daily candle is showing that a bit. Could flip bullish. Like if this breaks out, there could be another entry too. Like if this really breaks out, there could be like possibly another entry to continue too. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up for the day here. I'll be on later when the market's opened again to see where gold's at. Like if it really confirms itself even more, there could be like one other entry to probably try to tag along with and find if this confirms breakout to the upside, more of that expansion. But yo, I'm out. That's gonna be it for me here today. We had a great session this morning. Market was pretty volatile, lots of movement. That trade moved quite a bit. Held the zone though. Like if you're in the inner circle, I threw the chart in there in the chat. You can see like this area I was highlighting. Market rejected right off the low, held the low, so some support there. Someone asked if I'm looking for not just support, but there is support there. But I can also see like a pattern too, like a head and shoulders kind of like accumulation. But I'm going to wrap it up. I will see everybody later. Make sure you guys tune in later today, and the rest of the streams should be an interesting rest of the week here with gold and just the general markets and all the news going on. Yeah, and like I said, if gold really like even if it chops around, even if it goes down and it really breaks out, there could be another setup there. But yo, I'm out. I'll see everybody next session. Yo, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's going to be it for me. Yeah, it could grab. It could grab. There is. So yeah, like there is the liquidity there. It could grab that liquidity. That's like one thing, like why it's probably better to wait for the next setup if you didn't catch anything today. It could try to grab that liquidity for sure. Or even at the low, like it could try to do that. Market's in a phase right now. It looks like it's in a smart money accumulation. Market's been pretty crazy. Like, I mean, I would take the market really patient, try to learn and experience, like try to develop the experience because this is a war market. It's pretty volatile. It's pretty extreme market. It's moving a lot. There's a lot of headlines that impact the market when they hit more than usual. We're getting headlines like on the hourly basis, every other hour. So it's like, take your time to really dissect the market and understand the market. Get a feel for it. That's going to be it for me though. I gotta wrap it up right now. I'm going to be on later. I'll go over more stuff later today. I actually have to go right now. And yeah, later today we're going to be going over some more stuff. Yeah, take your time with this market. Try to understand it. Try to look for where like the best type of entries happen. Don't rush too many trades. Maybe don't trade as much as you're used to trading right now. Because these are kind of some conditions to adapt to with the volatility, understand it more. But yeah, that's it for me, yo. I'll see everybody next session. Peace, peace, peace.